Yo, what's up everyone? It's the GTG coming to you from the UK all the way to the NYC. And welcome to the part two of the How to Grow Taller series. Now in this video, I want to address a concern that a lot of you are having with what I'm doing with Harry and James. Now, if you've not been watching the videos, this would probably be a good time to update you. Basically, I think it's coming up to week 8, so almost 2 months of Harry and James using the Grow Taller Pyramid Secret. Now, there's not been much, if at all, any kind of growth. There has been fluctuations. Obviously, we've measured during the day, we've measured at night, and I think a lot of people are really getting a bit too wound up that they haven't grown. To me, I'm being this time I'm taking it a lot easier because I know that growing taller, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And what I mean by that is, if it doesn't happen within 90 days, that doesn't mean that we're going to stop. I'm going to carry on helping Harry and James to try and use the Grow Taller Pyramid system for as long as we possibly can until they get that second growth spurt, because that's the main thing that we want. We don't want fluctuations here, there and everywhere. Obviously sometimes they are a good indication of whether you're expecting a growth spurt, but what I really want and what you should press for is that second growth spurt, that second encouragement, because that's going to give you, it's going to give you a big growth spurt. And it's going to be permanent. It's not going to keep fluctuating. It will fluctuate still a little bit when you get there, but ultimately we all want that second growth spurt that's like between 3 to 6 inches. I mean, so in some cases obviously even more. So that's the ideal case scenario. That's what we're aiming for. If it doesn't happen in 90 days, it's not really going to bother me that much, because I realise now from helping people to grow taller that 90 days isn't often enough for a lot of people. That's why we created the Grow Taller Pyramid Secret, because it's steady, it's consistent, and we will get there eventually. You know, so I'm not too concerned even if it comes up to 6 months and 180 days, and they still haven't seen any increase. That still won't faze me that much. I think what will faze me if we get to the 1 year point and there's absolutely nothing. That would be a bit of a concern there. So until we get to that point, people's criticisms will probably still keep coming, saying why are you updating as well. Well, the reason why I'm doing those videos is sheerly because I want you to see what it's like to take on the Grow Taller Pyramid Secret yourselves and what you can expect. So it's kind of a good thing, to be honest with you, that Harry and James haven't just suddenly grown 6 inches, because that's what everyone else is experiencing. Everyone else is having that same frustration. Everyone else is seeing those same results. So we're all in it together. So eventually, when we do start seeing results, that's when I'll say, you know what? These guys have been doing it for 8 months and they've grown 3 inches. That is an achievement. That is awesome. I mean, in some cases, I have known people to get not only a second growth spurt, but a third growth spurt during the periods that we show them to grow taller. So that's a really exciting element to it. So I just wanted to address that today, because I think as much as people are watching the videos and think, oh, I can't wait to see a height increase, I'm looking forward to seeing the height increase, but I'm not letting that deter me from training them and them volunteering for the Grow Taller Pyramid Secret. So I hope that answers a few questions that people have been having about the not seeing the results in Harry and James so far, and also it's going to help you sort of get through those times where you yourself are in that situation where you're not seeing results and you've been doing it for 2 or 3 months. So it's one of those things. I think height, you've got to be in it for the long term. If it's like people who diet, people who are up and down, up and down, up and down. They'll never experience what it's like to have that full-on, 6-pack, ripped, because they'll just keep yo-yoing, and that's what you don't want. You want to create something that's permanent and lasting. So that's why we're in it for the long term, and that's why I made this video today. So I hope you found that informative, This is the GTG sign off from the UK all the way to the NYC. Just lingers there. Ugh. It's like just horrible jelly.